Right, YouTube. Back at you with another Flicky Doodle production. 1999 two-wheel drive F250 with the 7.3 in there. This is gonna be a cautionary tale when you first buy a 7.3 because I'm no diesel mechanic. Sure I'm not. It's giving me a lot of problems. 308,000 miles on there. 6-speed. I don't know why they call these things 6 speeds, because that low gear, you're not using that low gear. Let's everybody be honest right now. Hardly anybody probably uses that low gear. Now, if you had four-wheel drive, it's probably a different story. But because this is just a two-wheel drive, I'm not using that. If it's cold out, you're gonna need to mess with your heater, your block heater here. And this is just clip in some clips here. Show you again here. Got everything took apart. So I got the key in. And this is the relay that's clicking inside. It's here, right underneath the radio. I also don't have a wait to start light. And this relay here, this one, I changed it, but it's still clicking. I can feel it when I put my back put together here now, and it's been a road. What actually wound up being the issues was a couple of different little things that were working together. First off, the ICP sensor, the injection pressure control, was bad, and I just couldn't see with the scanner, which you guys definitely need to go ahead and get your hands on if you don't already have one. Scan is the app, but you get this little thing, the V-Linker, and that'll actually tell you what's going on in your engine. As soon as you have something that starts going wrong, one of these, man, you need to plug in one of those, because you can sit here and guess for 20 years. But actually knowing what's going on is nice. So it wound up being that this needed some new batteries. It needed full amps to crank, and it needed to be plugged in because the glow plugs, despite doing the new relay, are shot, obviously, because this thing won't start when it's even slightly cold out, anything under about 60 degrees, and it's not going to start. Thank God I don't live in the tundra, and this is just here in North Texas, but it definitely gets below 60 degrees, that's for sure, and it will not budge. You can crank on it all day. I crunk on it for, gosh, it must have been probably 20 minutes in combined cranking total that I crunk on it over 3 or 4 days. I crunk on it, charge the batteries, crunk on it some more, charge the batteries again, crunk on it some more, went and bought a new battery, crunk on it some more, and finally came to the realization after finding a flow chart, which I will put a link to in the description. Finally come find out we just need to plug her in. So, yep, that's where we really wound up. See, we got our starting fluid over there, which didn't even help anything. Might have hurt the engine, so I guess my recommendation is don't use it, because there was nothing wrong with this engine at all. Nothing at all. No sensors blown that would stop it from running. Nothing. Turns out, in the end, it was just cold. And it didn't like the cold. See right here, we got a brand new glow plug relay. We got 2 brand new batteries. We cleaned off all our leads as far as everything. This was actually the fuse box that's open, and y'all see it in the clip that I did earlier. But this is the master fuse. There's a bunch of weird wiring that's going on in here, as most of them are, you know, if you're buying a truck with these kind of miles on it. It's been used for work for a lot of its life, and people just don't care about them. So thank God this is 7.3, and they are pretty stout, but they will stop up. Got our new struts down there. Figured I'd mention them. I have a whole little short on them. Got our new tires here, the Rocky Mountain. We'll have our new Coopers on the back here shortly. F250 right here. When I bought this, it had a very convenient strut delete already going on there. So all kinds of different relays right here. When I thought that it was relay issues, we got a bunch of relays that we'll keep in there just in case, but never did need them. And for now, that's it. YouTube, the old dirty green meaner. Y'all want to hear her start real quick? Now, I was already running it, as you can see, on the coolant temperature there, so it's not. And that's how it's supposed to start. Right over. Only tore it apart in 5 days! Woo! Got her!